Saturday, July 22nd, 2023. I'm here on the lower hillside. You can get perspective. You can see down there is the fence, and we're coming here. This is kind of the middle part of the lower hillside. It's very shady here, very dark, hard to grow things. Just going to show you, I've cut down most of the weeds here, trimmed them out, so there's a lot of dead leaves on the ground here. Right here we have some Solomon seal that's actually survived from last year. Unfortunately, it hasn't done as well as I would have hoped, but the next patch of Solomon seal here, you can see, has done very well. You get around the old fire pole box here. This patch is doing very well. I'm sure it will bounce back year after year now. The iris right in front of it, this is Siberian iris right in front of it, is not doing very well. It's too shady here, and it looks like the rabbits are getting to it as well. So maybe it has to be relocated. I'm not sure if I have the time and energy to do it in the near term, but we'll see. As we come down here, you may remember, maybe not, last year in this area entirely here, about a year and a half ago, some neighbors and I planted a number of hostas here, some white-edged hostas. You can barely make one out right about here. I think that's one of them. But the drought last year really wiped those out. It's really hurt them, and so they've died off. The hydrangea here, though, is surviving nicely. That's coming back. It had a really tough time last year in the drought, really died back, but it's wonderful to see that it's come back here. It looks like it'll survive. Hopefully it'll make it. This year we had a tremendous amount of rain, almost too much rain. Some of the other plants are struggling with that. Again, more Solomon seal here, doing very well. And then in front of it here, years ago, we had some tiny mums, some mini mums, but they didn't survive. I'm not sure why. Then some nicely rooted Siberians here have done very well. The hostas behind, you can kind of make one out back in there. There used to be a whole row back in there, but again, the drought wiped them all out. That's the only one living. This evergreen, I don't think is going to make it. That's a new addition about 2 months ago, and I think the rain is just soaking it, and it's just killing it off, unfortunately. Again, more Siberian iris here, more bearded iris right behind it. And then we come down here, again, another hydrangea that survived and survived well. This one's actually flowering, as you can see, which is wonderful to see. Again, I feel positive that this hydrangea will survive even after last year's tremendous drought that really impacted things. And then a bunch more bearded iris here. Most of this is newly planted. Some of it right by the sign is old, but most of the bearded iris here is newly planted. So that's it. Another day out here. You can see, just let me see if I can get it in frame here. There we go. That's a little crabapple that's falling off of the crabapple tree right here. It's that time of year. They're already starting to come out. And unfortunately, that also means that the black swallowwort, horrible weed, is going to seed. So I'll have to be taking care of that over the next few weeks here, trying to cut it back. I've already started, but it's an ongoing battle year after year. Every single year, it's a different weed. All right, well, hope you're having a great weekend. It's been rainy here, but today is actually at least dry. Not sunny, but dry. Take care.